Receiving the visiting. At guard.
We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. They've got Moses Brown. Matisse Thybulle out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's James in at the small forward. And Ball will bring it up here for the Lakers. It's a three-point game.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
And Ball makes the intelligent play, using the tried-and-true pick and roll to create an opening.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Down low. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. For San Antonio, they've gone. Two of three from the floor. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense, and Coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us with his jumper. It won't be easy, but Coach feels like they'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Vassell. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Now you gotta love the way Vassell went right at the defense and finished through contact.
Brown, a screen on Fox. Ball no good. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Castle, covered by Thybulle. On the wing, Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on James. Vassell can't get it to go. The Lakers have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Kept alive. The kick out to Ball. 6 to shoot. Outside Thybulle to end the drought. Rebound by San Antonio. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Back to Johnson. To the inside. And there's Fox on the assist by Johnson. Fox has got 6.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
And these are the top rebounders in the league. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. 4th, Andre Drummond.
This should be a lot of fun to watch 2 of the best rebounders in the league chase after the boards in this game.
Here's Ball. And there it is for him.
The inside Ball has to rely on his... agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Outside Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. That shot, no good. Nice D from Brown. And it's Ball off the drive. He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip.
Something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
Both good from the line that time.
You gotta respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
Here's Castle. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant, how aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, B.A., you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
Now here's Johnson. Still no points. Wembanyama screen. Outside Johnson. Knocks down the long J.
I love the confidence from Johnson. I want to see him continue taking these types of shots.
Here's Ball. And the layup falls. Ball's got 8 points.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 6-point lead. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And, you know, that game had to serve as a morale boost. To win like that in OT, it says something about their character.
What I love is that they never gave up on themselves. From the start of that game, they believed in their ability to win.
Now here's Ball. Coming off a 37-point game against the Rockets in Houston. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
And a sweet dime. Ball has the playmaker's instinct.
Spurs lead by 4. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Hauled in by Brown. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Brown with a screen. Ball with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And the basket by Brown.
Yeah, what a creative player in these pick and rolls. Ball takes pleasure dicing up defenses like this.
Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Right side Johnson. Wembanyama, screen on James. 4 on the clock. From the arc. Wembanyama, no good. The Lakers shooting just 38% so far in this one. Now here's Ball. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Brown. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Fox for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Lakers trail. Now Ball. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. Brown passes to Thibault. The 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Castle. And he banks in the layup. Castle's got 5 now.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Fox. Here's Ball. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Spurs have got 6 of 14 in so far. Outside Johnson. Back to Fox. Over Ball. And it's Fox missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Ball with it. 10 points for him. Antetokounmpo outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
And some fans wince when he takes them, but Giannis can and will hit the occasional three-point shot.
Here's Castle. He's got 5. Back to Fox. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from James.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's ball. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Now here's ball. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Wembanyama. Good on the shot. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Brown, a screen on Fox. Pass to Thibault. James, outside. Brown with a screen. Fires from the line. James finds Thibault. James with the ball. Fox picks him up. Fade away. James can't get it to go. San Antonio has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Outside Johnson. Inside. Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Brown's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
The Lakers with another miss.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
And the basket by Castle.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And here's ball. 10 points for him. Pass to Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And both free throws good for Brown. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. To the middle. Here's Oden. Counted. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Obviously, Fox has good on-ball instincts. He finds a wide-open guy and quickly feeds him.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie.
Sending it right back. LeBron fears no one.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Fox. Ball passes to Antetokounmpo.
San Antonio foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
14 foul.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. Joe's checked in for San Antonio. And the Lakers also making a switch. Andre Drummond is checked in for Brown. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Pass to Castle. Here's Oden. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah. Some solid defense from Drummond. Now here's Ball. The D's right on him. Drummond with the screen. Ball passes to Thibault. They get it back. Out to James. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Branham. That shot off. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Here's Ball. Driving to the basket. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed. Ball's got 12.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Oden. Fires for 3. Counted from distance. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And Ball throws it down.
Don't blink. Ball will blow your doors off.
To the paint. Oden passes to Branham. 4-3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. San Antonio on top, leading by 3. And we'll... And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Walker out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's James. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the power forward. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment at the NBA?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Castle. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game. Now here's Ball. Now James. Here's LeBron. And slam dunk by James.
That's been LeBron's attitude for years. Don't settle for a jumper when you can attack the basket.
Here's Branham. Check by James. Tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Just 5 to shoot. Sohan from outside, off the mark.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Drummond with the screen. Here's Ball. Ball ventures inside and converts.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to review the game plan.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Branham. Here's Vassell. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Pass to Castle. Now Joe. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from 3-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Drummond will screen on Vassell. James passes to Drummond. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Shoots from 12. Joe misses. The Lakers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Walker for 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
3 on 3. Drummond with the ball. Now guarded by Sohan. Out to James. Drummond with the screen. Second chance effort. Sohan with a rebound. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Castle. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Good decision there by Vassell in the 2-man game.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter. But his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
Oh, rejected by Drummond. James deciding where to go with it. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Vassell. For three, James. They get it again. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Ball. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's James. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Spurs shooting just 37% in the game. Sohan, the pass to Joe. Vassell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks down the triple. Vassell's got 5 points.
Well, the defense has to do a better job at pushing Vassell off that spot outside.
And Ball throws it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And Sohan gets it to go. Sohan's gotten his first basket of the night.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Here's James. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Castle. His last outing, he had 20. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Now, when on ball, we'll stand. Every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
And a chance here to check out some stats for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for San Antonio?
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Fox outside. And he's going for the... Oh, go up and go get it, Wemby.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Brown, a screen on Fox. Brown inside. Wembanyama on him. Shot clock at 6. Ball. The Lakers with another miss. San Antonio's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Walker against Vassell. Pass to Fox. Launches a 3. Capella with a rebound. The Lakers trail. Walker with it. No points yet. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
And San Antonio making a change here. Joe's checked in, and both free throws good for Brown. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Sohan. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, that's where Sohan flourishes. He likes to take his work inside.
Brown, a screen on Fox. He takes it in. It's Walker on the wing. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Vassell against Walker. The 15-footer. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Fox. They get it back. Here's Brown. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Wembanyama down low, defended by Brown. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Dillingham. And rejected.
Yeah, the reach is amazing. Sohan will get his fair share of blocks during his career.
The 3 from Wembanyama. Called in by Brown. Brown's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Ball outside. And there's the drive. Rebound San Antonio. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
Well, they're going to face each other a bunch of times this season. Each team wants to make a powerful first impression.
And these first meetings are always interesting. I'm curious what matchups we'll see.
Another miss by Wembanyama. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. It's Walker on the wing. Brown, a screen on Vassell. Here's Walker. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball. And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard. Here are the teams picking up the most steals this season. In third, the Spurs.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Over Dillingham. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Capella, screen on Fox. Here's Dillingham. The shot off that time. Sohan with some nice D. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little. Well, everything Johnson does on the court, he does with force.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Nice shot by Simmons.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
San Antonio leading by 3. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. All sorts of time. The Lakers with a rebound.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Screen by Capella. On the attack, Simmons. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Bamba's checked in for the Lakers. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He could not find the mark from the free throw line in their last game.
To the inside. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Kessler. Johnson's got 7.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Simmons against Fox. Outside Simmons. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 6 points for him.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Fox with speed. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Explosive speed gives Fox the clear advantage on the drive. He gets down the lane so fast.
Here's Simmons. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And a moment to check out who the San Antonio Spurs have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons.
And that game against the Bucks Anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Sohan's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Knocked away. Outside Johnson. There's the triple. Doesn't go for him. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Simmons, and the layup is good. Simmons has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And showing off his IQ right there. Simmons keeps things simple in pick and rolls and takes what he sees.
Walker against Johnson. Wembanyama screen. Pass to Sohan. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance. And the Spurs lead by 2. And for the Lakers, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. Simmons. The rebound by the Spurs. Vassell's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Los Angeles foul. Walker. Second personal foul. 14 foul.
First one falls for him.
Castle. Shooting 2.
That one misses. Simmons looking around. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. San Antonio on top. They're up by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Welcome to halftime. First order of business, catching up on the injuries around the league.
Losing Brunson, they're missing a great distributor, a leader on this team. His value goes beyond what you see at the box score.
Yeah.
All right, getting back to this game now and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
His presence on the
That does it for halftime. Let's get...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Vassell in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Here's Castle, covered by Thibault. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Johnson. Vassell with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Offensive rebound, goes back up. Oh, Wembanyama, too much for him inside.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Ball against Fox. Crosses over. And Ball with the layup. Ball's got 22 points.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. It's a 1-point game. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Fox against Ball. Ooh, using his speed. Fox.
Beautiful move there from Fox. His speed and handles are a lethal combination.
Fox against Ball. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Castle for three. He drops it from range. Castle's got 17 points.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show, and we're seeing it right here.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And San Antonio making a change here. Sohan's checked in. Tries the spin move. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. The shot's good on the assist by James. He's got 10.
His jump shots improve every season. Antetokounmpo's got a great rhythm on his quick release shots.
They retain possession. Now here's Sohan. Antetokounmpo covering. Another shot. The shot by Sohan, no good.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Sohan. James outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Shoots from 12. Rebound by San Antonio. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Vassell. And the three-pointer goes. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Well, short corner, an easier 3. Vassell playing the percentages.
Now here's Ball. Tight defense on him. Outside Thibault. Bamba, the screen on Vassell. Here's Thibault. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Sohan, the pass to Vassell. The kick out to Johnson. Three-pointer. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's James. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. It's stolen by Thibault. Here's the break. Call automatic. Around the rim.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. San Antonio again can't hit. The Lakers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Screen by Antetokounmpo. James with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Mo Bamba. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Ben Simmons is checked in for LeBron. Here's Ball. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game. San Antonio with the ball. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Ooh, Wembanyama, just too good.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Now here's Ball. Guarded closely. Off target at the rim. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Sohan. And the 3 off target. And here's Ball. He's got 31. Drops in the layup for two. Ball's got 33 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. Sohan with the ball. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Bamba's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Ball. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Joe's checked in for San Antonio.
For your Spurs, number 11, Isaiah Joe.
So it's Los Angeles now. They trail by 1. Ball surveys the floor. Screen by Bamba.
Causing havoc inside. It's just so fast and so nimble.
This is his 5th trip to the free throw line. And he can't. Get the first one. The Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Now here's Joe, hounded by Ball. And we've got a timeout called by... Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Dillingham's checked. For Ball. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Spurs.
Well, their defense over the last 10 games has been exceptional. They're really getting after it and communicating well on that end of the floor.
Now here's Sohan. He's got 10. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, with how physical a game Sohan plays, you'd expect him to be at the stripe more.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Out left to the wing. Wembanyama against Bamba. Clock at 6. Shot is up. Plenty from the wing. Wembanyama's got 13 now.
Well, Wembanyama came into the league as a 3-level scorer, and he's only getting better.
Dybel on the wing. Sends it home from 3-point land. And the Lakers lead by 1. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Wembanyama up top, covered by Bamba. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the 3rd. Here's Dillingham, covered by Joe. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
The block by Wembanyama, and he'll lead the league in that category numerous times when it's all said and done.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Branham. Simmons defending. From 6 feet away. And yes, it goes. He's got a little English on that one. He's got 15. Outside Simmons. Driving in. Sohan with a rebound. San Antonio leading. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles making a change here. Capella's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, number 7.
Now here's Joe. Defense is right there. Inside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Simmons. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Here's Branham, covered by Thibault. Pass to Wembanyama. The fadeaway. And that one's good. Wembanyama's got 11 in the second half.
A tale of 2 halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
Now Simmons. Right wing. Now Capella. Yet to see a basket. Tries again. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Sohan.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson. And he's good on the second. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Branham, covered by Thibault. Branham passes to Barnes. Now here's Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Wemby putting on a show.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Screen by Bamba. With the drive. Oh!
Wow!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Wembanyama, screen on Capella. And it's Sohan off the drive. And he recovers it. Fires the 3. And the basket by Branham. Branham's got 6.
Well, Branham is known as a shoot-first kind of player. Nice job capitalizing off the catch.
Outside Thibault. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Simmons. Screen by Bamba. Second shot opportunity. Simmons, no good. Spurs lead by 3. Here's Sohan. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And I love the physical play from Sohan inside, mixing it up with the defense and drawing the foul. And really strong at the line since the break.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Good on both.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
And so it's the Lakers with it. It's a 5-point game.
On the court is your
Now here's Ball. Covered by Joe. And the little runner is good from Ball.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Branham, covered by Thibault. Here's Branham. He's got 6. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. His fingerprints were all over that court. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Walker. Then it's Mo Bamba. Then it's Ball. And it's Thibault in at the 2. The kick out to Walker. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Fox. Walker passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis working inside.
And just tremendous putback ability. Giannis with that length and agility, just unstoppable.
Here's Fox. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Lakers trail by 3. Bamba, a screen on Fox. Ball no good. Well, the Spurs shooting at 45% of the game so far. Joe off the left rim and out.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Fox. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his 5th foul. Castle's checked in for Fox.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your
4th quarter still young. Just over a minute played.
Stephen Castle.
Now here's Ball. Tightly guarded. Shot clock at 5. Walker passes to Ball. San Antonio with a rebound. Oden's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Lakers trail by 3. Ball outside. Screen by Bamba.
Ball seeks out contact sometimes, which means defenses have to guard him very carefully.
Second team foul.
And that one falls for Ball. And San Antonio making a change here. And so Ball nails both of them. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Inside, here's Sohan. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
And Ball gets it to go.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Back to Joe. Count it, and the foul. That one on Ball. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Ball, covered by Joe. And he lays it up and in. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Here's Wembanyama. Walker pulls down the board. The Lakers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Ball with it. Screen by Bamba. Here comes Ball. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Vassell against Ball, and he gets it to go. Ball's got 44.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guy.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And San Antonio making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Brown, he's checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Walker. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And here is Antetokounmpo. Brown with a screen. Giannis striding in. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
Pass to Vassell. Knocked loose. To the inside. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Ball outside. The three ball. Rebound by San Antonio.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Finally starting to dial in from range. That's his second this half.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Lakers call timeout.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do.
Good on the second one.
The versatility of James remains so impressive. He does so many things so well.
Now here's Joe. Not a lot of room. Here's Vassell. And it's blocked by Thibault. Now here's Ball. Covered by Joe. And Ball with the basket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Well, this is why Wembanyama is such a nightmare. The size, the speed, the touch, he has it all working.
Brown with a screen. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Vassell. No good off the glass. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Los Angeles.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
First one falls.
Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Here's Joe. Pass to Branham. To the wing, right side. Wembanyama against Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Los Angeles ball.
The Lakers in the lead. Brown, a screen on Wembanyama. Here's Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Branham passes to Joe. San Antonio again can't hit.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
here's Antetokounmpo. Takes it inside. Explosion! Giannis!
And nothing is more terrifying than Giannis on the attack. So powerful when he takes flight.
Branham passes to Johnson. Pass to Oden. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. Wembanyama's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, if Wembanyama is hitting that, I don't know what you do defensively. He has the length to shoot right over the top.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Brown passes to Antetokounmpo.
Come get it, come get it. Oh, screen.
Second chance shot. Here's James. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Spurs trail by 4. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Branham. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Matisse Thybulle.
Well, you look at Branham. Tools, and he works hard trying to put it all together.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Castle's checked in for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Joe. Johnson against Antetokounmpo. Driving inside. Good D by Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Castle, pounded by Ball. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Yes, it's good.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
San Antonio trailing here. Here's Fox. It's blocked.
You gotta love the hustle from Ball. Great job rising up to send it back.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Lonzo Ball's checked in for the Lakers. Fox against Ball. Now here's Fox. He's covered closely. The shot won't fall. The Lakers shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Brown with a screen. Here's Ball. And it's good. He hits another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Fox, the pass to Vassell. Here's Castle. Outside Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Brown. That one off the back iron and out. Los Angeles leading by 4. Brown, a screen on Fox. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul. Simmons is checked in for Los Angeles.
Third team foul. Lakers substitution. Number 20. Ben Simmons.
On defense, the Lakers.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Castle. And here's Vassell. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama, screen on Antetokounmpo. Johnson for 3. The rebound by Simmons.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Simmons against Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Simmons. Three-pointer, Fox. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Simmons. 1:07 left in the fourth. Gets the bucket and the foul. Fox. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Spurs trail by 8. Here's Castle. Johnson for 3. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, you can just tell Johnson loves to attack in any situation.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Johnson. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Hauled in by Brown. And they go to the intentional foul. And San Antonio making a change here. Joe's checked in. He gets the first. And that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Timeout called, the Spurs. They're trailing by 7. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
And they need to execute fast out of this break.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Ball's checked in. Here's Vassell. The three-pointer off the mark.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And got it! Another basket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Here's Vassell. Nails it from beyond the arc. And so they foul intentionally.
Spurs foul. Isaiah Joe. First personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
LaMelo Ball.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. 12 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
And another one!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, you overcame a shaky start in this one. Describe the gritty effort to get the win.
You know, we wanted making shots to start the game in the first quarter, but we continued to just grind and grind and grind. And that's what was able to keep us, you know, in the game, even throughout the whole first half, not only the first quarter.
It's not always perfect, but you made it happen. Enjoy the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.